Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, as some students were asking for the mind map of ether, okay, here is the video for that. We have given the mind map of almost all the organic reactions, means like haloalkenes, haloarenes, okay, alcohol phenols. And followed by aldehyde ketones and the carboxylic acid, which includes the preparation as well as the what we can say the reactions. Okay, and even some students have commented, ma'am, how to study alcohol phenols and ether in a less time. Okay, so things what happens here, for organic reactions or for organic chemistry to study, you should have the basic things. Okay, if you have the basic things, means basic concept, okay, then you can solve almost all the questions that is there in the previous year and everything. And one more thing, in order to study the organic like what we can say MCQs in a shorter time, means you had to take previous year questions. Okay, almost all you had to take a previous year questions. So when you take a first question, if you take any one question, so what happens, if you go on solving the, also if you don't know the answer, okay, if you solve that one, please go in detail of that question. Okay, so if the question is based on SN1 reaction, yes, you have to study the entire SN1 reaction with the mechanism. Okay, everything you have to study. So by that method you can like finish the parts very early. So this is what I suggest. Okay, yes, so now let us move the preparation of a ether mind map. So there are some methods, okay, through which you can prepare a ether. So the general representation of a means the general formula of a ether is ROR dash. Okay, that's R represents the alkyl as well as a aryl group. Okay, so these are all the methods through which you can prepare the ethers. Yeah, see here, the first method that I'll go with, and you people all know about this method, is that is Williamson ether synthesis method. Okay, so what happens in Williamson ether synthesis method, we will be having an alkyl halide. To this alkyl halide we will going to treat sodium alkoxide. Okay, alkyl halide when treated with a sodium alkoxide will undergo SN2 mechanism, dear students. This is a question usually they'll going to ask. Williamson ether synthesis will going to follow which mechanism? It will going to follow SN2 mechanism. Okay, do remember. So what happens here, what happens, RO, there is a breaking of a bond between RO and Na. Okay, so this RO combines with R to give ether, and the byproduct NaX will come out. Okay, and that's a one method. Okay, now come to the next method. Okay, this is when excess of alcohol, okay, when the alcohol is treated with a either aluminum oxide or H2SO4 and heated at this particular temperature. Okay, so at around like what, 140 degrees Celsius in presence of a sulfuric acid, 250 degrees Celsius in presence of aluminum oxide, what exactly happens? There is a dehydration process. Means what? There is a removal for water molecule when the two alcohol will combine. Okay, so water molecule is removed and that leads to formation of a ether. Okay, so these are the basic two methods that is exactly given in your textbook. Okay, if you see any textbook you will going to get that one. Okay, now come to this method, when the excess of alkyl halide, okay, when the excess of alkyl halide is treated with a dry silver oxide, it results in the formation of a respective ether. Okay, that's a one method. And I'll come to this method later. Now come to alkene. Okay, usually this is not will be given in the in some books. Okay, so you have to remember when alkene, okay, when the alkenes are treated with the alcohol in presence of a concentrated sulfuric acid, means in an in acidic medium, alkene undergo the alkene addition reaction. Okay, so by forming a carbocation as a intermediate step, and when it reacts with the alcohol it gives respective ether. So these are all the methods that you have to remember. The same method I have written, both are the same method. Okay, now this you have to concentrate that when phenol, okay, when phenol is treated with a sodium hydroxide, first what happens, phenol reacts with a sodium hydroxide to form sodium phenate. Okay, so that sodium phenate or sodium phenoxide will treated with a methyl iodide, that results in the formation of a ether. Which ether we will going to get? If I take a particular methyl iodide, dear students, I'll going to get a compound called methoxybenzene. Okay, the name of the compound is methoxybenzene. Okay, and it is generally commonly known as anisole. This is how anisole is prepared. Okay, do remember this method because most of the chemical reactions, chemical properties will be shown by this anisole. Okay, so this is aryl ether that I have shown. So almost all are the alkyl ether, how it will going to form. So this is what it is about the preparation of a ether. Okay, so in my next video we will go through the reactions of a ether. Okay, so when it comes to reactions of a ether, there are more reactions particularly to the anisole. So we're going to discuss about that in the next video. Okay, I hope you find this one useful. Thank you.